Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Luminara Monster. Today we're going to be talking about some Star Wars: The Black Series and vintage collection news. We do have a ton to go over today, so if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you always stay up to date on all the Star Wars action figure news. And we're also doing a giveaway on the channel. Once we hit 5K, we're giving away this ARC Trooper Echo Black Series figure. You do have to be subbed to the channel to enter, and yeah, we will give that away at 5K. You know, all you have to do is, like I said, subscribe, and then once we hit 5K, we'll do a giveaway video. All you have to do is comment on that video, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. And then I'm still trying to decide whether I want to do like a live stream, spin the wheel kind of way to pick the giveaway winner, or just pick like a random comment and then upload a separate video. You know, I'm still trying to decide what to do, but either way it's gonna be pretty cool. So if you do want to win that ARC Trooper Echo, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And on to the news. So first up, we do actually have images in hand of two vintage collection Walmart exclusives, and they are both part of the Tartakovsky 2003 Clone Wars figures. First up is Fordo, looking really nice. I believe that the helmet is new. It is a more animated style helmet compared to the older realistic style, but the rest of the body I do believe is somewhat reused, so that is a little bit unfortunate, but the card back does look really good here. And actually looking at the figure here with this helmet off, I don't like what they did with the head here. I don't know what they're thinking. It does not look like a clone trooper at all. Maybe this is the helmet they had, or the head they had on the original Fordo figure, but it looks really weird. I don't know what's up with this. I don't like it though. And next up is actually Luminara Unduli, also from that Clone Wars wave, and she is just a repack from a previous figure, but she's also looking pretty good, I gotta say. I mean, it's always nice to get re-releases of these vintage collection Jedis, so you know, it's always nice to get repacks of those. So I'm not terribly complaining that it is a repack. Maybe it would have been nice to get more of like an animated stylistic one, but that's not really what the vintage collection does. The vintage collection does aim to be you know, kind of like movie accuracy kind of most of the time, so I understand what they did with this, so I'm perfectly fine with that. And hopefully these start hitting stores soon. I don't really know how this person got them early or how they even got them, but I guess it's just nice to see some of these figures showing up. You know, hopefully that means we'll start seeing them in stores pretty soon. And this is just a vintage collection figures. I have absolutely no news on the Black Series ones yet at all, unfortunately. We don't even know what they look like yet because Hasbro decides to sell pre-orders of just the photos of the characters, not even what the figures look like, just the characters themselves. So that's a whole nother story though. On a little bit more surprising news, something I didn't really notice during the live stream, but last week Hasbro did do their Fan First Wednesday live stream. They did announce the TVClobot figure, and some fans have actually noticed that the Lobot E11 blaster that he comes with is an incorrect blaster to the scene. It's actually using the Shore Trooper blaster that has like the flashlight on the end. It's a very subtle difference, hard to notice at first glance, but it is using the incorrect blaster, which is just kind of weird. I mean, you think it's a small detail, but you still think they'd get it right because they tend to get the blasters right for most of their figures anyway. So I don't know, this is a small detail that is inaccurate to the figure. We will get back to vintage collection news in a second, but we do have some Black Series news to go over first. Yakface actually did rumor that there will be a Power of the Force Return of the Jedi Boba Fett release, and I'm pretty happy with this. I believe it's supposed to retail for like $26.99, which is the you know, basic exclusive price nowadays, which is unfortunate, but it is how it is what it is. And yeah, it is going to be on that Power of the Force card back. Most of these Power of the Force figures have been exclusive so far, so I would not be surprised to see this be an exclusive to a store, and it does have that exclusive price as well, so it makes sense. And the only thing that we really don't know right now is, will it be on the red Power of the Force card back or the green one? Because Boba Fett did get a release on both. Exact same figure, and yeah, we're just wondering which card back will it get a release on. And another thing I am actually wondering is, will they include the Boba Fett blaster that came with Boba Fett, or are they going to include the E11 blaster that came with the actual Power of the Force figure? Kind of be like a throwback, like, hey, it's a throwback packaging, so we're going to throw in the throwback accessories as well. I'm hoping they include the Boba Fett rifle and the Power of the Force rifle, but knowing Hasbro, they'll probably just repack one blaster. They probably wouldn't do two. I don't know which one they're going to do. Like I said, hopefully it is the one that's accurate to the repack of the figure, but who knows. And me personally, I am hoping for the red package because I do have the Power of the Force red Boba Fett, so that'd just be really cool to have like the small one and then the big one. But Yakface also did rumor a TVC Droids wave, and if you didn't know what droids are, this is an older animated TV show of C-3PO and R2-D2. It did follow them, and I believe this did have Boba Fett in it as well, so this might be a good way to get that like classic looking animated Boba Fett. But other than that, I don't really care about any of the figures. I hope, honestly, if we were gonna get a Boba Fett like that, I'd hope it'd be in the Black Series, because it'd kind of be like Kenner style Boba Fett, but a little bit different. And I just personally like Boba Fett quite a bit, and I do mainly collect Black Series, but it would be pretty cool to get him in TVC. I do believe we've had a 3 3/4 inch scale of him before, so I wouldn't be surprised if they just repack that one. But yeah, they are planning on doing some sort of Droids wave. And don't know about R2 and C-3PO on this, if they're going to be new mold, reuse. I'm guessing they're going to be reuse because we have gotten several different versions of C-3PO and R2 in the TVC so far, and I would imagine that they just reuse them. And Yakface also did rumor that there will be another Mandalorian retro wave, which is interesting. I don't know how I feel about this. I like the retro wave, but for Mandalorian, it's one of those, like, I like the retro wave for the original trilogy figures because it's one of those nostalgic things to the original figures that were released with the Kenner line. But if they're just doing it for the Mandalorian, it's like, hey, this is in the Kenner style, but we never actually got figures for those back when the original movies came out like that. So it's kind of them just making up their own retro figures, and I feel like for me that just takes away the entire point of a retro figure. But it is a cool idea, and there is no confirmation, but it is rumored to be all Mando Season 2 figures. So maybe we'll get a Beskar Mando, maybe Season 2 Grief Karga, stuff like that. More Season 2 figures, maybe a Bo-Katan. That'd be pretty cool. And there's also 3 TVC figures that are right now that have been actually leaked as like the code names. We don't really know what the figures are yet, so I just wanted to update you guys on this. We don't really know what these figures are yet. We don't know if they'll be an exclusive or even like when they'll be released, but there are still 3 rumored TVC figures that I'm sure will get some kind of reveal in the near future. Considering that we do already have the code names and the DCPIs, I am guessing that we'll probably get a release of these in the near future, either at the Hasbro PulseCon event or sometime after that. But yeah. Next up, DorkSide has actually been sending out emails that they are shipping out the Tech and Casca Reeves figures, part of that wave. I'm assuming the other figures from that wave have already shipped out from DorkSide, but these 2 are the most popular from that wave. So this might be the second restock, or this might be the first restock and they just got delayed because of how many orders. Not entirely sure, but it is nice to know that they are shipping that out. So if you did pre-order those figures from DorkSide, go check your emails, because you might be getting them pretty soon. And because those are shipping out pretty soon, I would say go check DorkSide every once in a while, because you never know when that figure will go back up in stock. Considering that you just shipped out the pre-order, it might go up for another pre-order, or it might actually go in stock to buy now on the website as well. So if you are missing any of those figures, like I'm still missing Tech, it might be a pretty good idea to check out DorkSide every once in a while. Then last up, we actually do have news on the Black Series Wrecker. If you did order it from Hasbro Pulse, it is finally shipping out. Yes, I ordered mine from Hasbro Pulse, and I thought I'd have to wait forever for this, and it is finally shipping out. I'm happy about that. I'll have 3 of the 4 Bad Batch members. Unfortunately, like I said, Tech, I also ordered from Hasbro Pulse, and he got delayed until December, unfortunately. But you never know, maybe I'll find him in the wild. And apparently he actually has been fluctuating in and out of stock on Target.com. According to reports, he actually has been, I believe, in and out of stock around 4 or 5 times just this morning. So if you are looking for Wrecker, check like every 30 minutes, because he could be in stock or ready to ship right whenever you see him. So yeah, guys, that is actually going to do it for the video. If you did enjoy it, that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.